This morning on DC News Now, bitter chill. It's the coldest morning of the season, but it's not going to last long. Halloween horror. A local mother says a man licked her daughter's ear while trick-or-treating. New this morning, what police say he did next. Overdose concerns.
I saw this on the news and it scares me.
10 students OD in one school district this year alone. How Virginia's governor is stepping in to try and help. And we're stretching your dollar. Simple solutions you can do this winter to keep your energy bills from going through the roof. And Sip and Shop, a mall in our area allowing shoppers to walk around with alcohol.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Good morning. Ooh, look at that. Take a look at your screen right now. It is 7 o'clock on a Thursday morning. Starting off with a live look outside. I mean, keep looking at your screen and don't go outside because it is cold. Exactly. You're going to want to stay in for as long as you can, or make sure you bundle up because, again, it is cold. But we do want to say thanks for starting your morning with us here on DC News Now. I'm Tanaya Wright.
Yeah, good morning to you. I'm Corey James. We're going to check in with Lex in just a moment with more on the roads, but turning things over to Jackie's tracking the very cold forecast.
Yeah.
Folks got to be prepared.
Exactly. Don't let that really nice sunrise fool you. We are tracking a cold start to the day. A lot of us starting off into the 20s at this hour. 21 right now in Manassas, 19 over towards Luray. We're 22 in Martinsburg, starting off at the freezing mark in Leesburg. We just dropped down to 34 degrees in D.C. So we're getting closer and closer to that freezing mark in the district. Otherwise, 30 in Hagerstown. We just dropped below the freezing mark there. Freeze warning remains in effect until 10 a.m. this morning for most of the region. That growing season is over, especially where we are seeing those temperatures starting off below the freezing mark already. Wind speed right now, we do have a light breeze, mainly out of the west-northwest, between 3 to even close to 10 miles per hour. So that's enough to bring a bit more of chill to the already cold air. So those wind chills right now, teens over towards Woodstock and Luray, upper 20s, what it feels like in D.C. and Hagerstown, as well as Fredericksburg at this hour. Later on today, we'll see those temperatures climbing upper 40s by about noon and eventually topping out into the upper 40s to low 50s later on today. We are going to be tracking warmer temperatures this weekend. More details on that coming up. Alexa's here with the on-point look at those roads. How's traffic at this hour?
Well, we do have lots of congestion here, and you can see it in the inner loop right here in Prince George's County, Oxon Hill. You can see these drivers really having to tap their brakes as they are approaching that Woodrow Wilson Bridge there. That is because of some congestion that's lingering after an accident that we did see earlier, and that congestion crosses all the way over the bridge into this area here. Now, it is starting to lessen up in this area of Northern Virginia right here as you cross over the bridge. That was backed up all the way until you got to Van Dorn Street. Now we're seeing just over the bridge in Alexandria where you're starting to clear up. So good news for drivers on that front.
All right, Lex, thank you. Today, 15-year-old Kadeen Holland, who goes by Baby K, will appear in court. He's accused of first and second degree attempted murder. Now, this all stems from when authorities say he boarded a school bus with 2 other teens and attempted to shoot another teen back in May. Baby K's attorney is trying to seal the courtroom because he says he is under 18, even though the teen is being charged as an adult. And Governor Glenn Youngkin now weighing in on the overdose crisis at Loudoun County Public Schools.
He issued an executive order requiring schools to notify parents of overdoses within 24 hours. Our Liberty Zabala live this morning at Parkview High School with how the school is working to try and prevent more overdoses. Liberty, good morning.
Good morning, Tanaya and Corey. Well, Loudoun County Public Schools is making naloxone available at all of its secondary schools, including Parkview High School here behind me, and they're training their staff to administer it to help save a life. Now, this comes after LCPS reported 10 suspected overdose cases across 6 of its high schools this school year. Officials say 4 of those students were administered naloxone, 3 of those students at Parkview High School. The Loudoun County Sheriff's Office is investigating at least 8 opioid-related overdoses of Parkview High School students, 7 of which happened in just the past 3 weeks. Deputies say they have investigated 18 overdoses of Loudoun County juveniles this year alone. The governor's office says LCPS waited more than 20 days to notify parents of the overdoses as well. He is now issuing an executive order to require prompt parental notification. LCPS says it is adding extra counselors and staff to support students, and it is urging parents to talk to students about the dangers of fentanyl.
My husband and I are absolutely having these conversations with our kids. We can give them the information about fentanyl, but we also have to be real about what's happening within our school walls.
And LCPS, along with the Sheriff's Office, is holding an information session to teach families how to administer naloxone and more information about the dangers of fentanyl, and that will take place here at the school on Saturday morning. For now, live here in Sterling, Liberty Zabala, DC News Now.
Thank you, Liberty. In Prince William County, police are reporting they recovered more than 4,000 suspected fentanyl pills in October. They say they also see several grams of powdered fentanyl in addition to ecstasy and crack cocaine. And in the district, a 12-year-old boy charged in an attempted carjacking that resulted in a 13-year-old's death. Well, that 12-year-old appeared in court yesterday after his mother turned him in. And the incident happened Saturday in Penn Quarter. According to police, that 12-year-old and 13-year-old, identified as Fernard Toney Jr., were trying to carjack an off-duty federal security officer. Police say the boys put their hands on their waistbands as if they had a gun. In response, police say the officer shot and killed Toney Jr. D.C. police released this photo of the 12-year-old suspect Monday. They say that is when his mother recognized him and called police. Investigators tell us she consented to a home search where they found the outfit the 12-year-old was wearing. Investigators say a gun, though, was not recovered. And this is the first offense for the 12-year-old. He was placed in the Youth Services Center and is expected to be back in court Monday. And D.C. leaders are still working to crack down on carjackings. This time, the police department is giving out tracking tags in areas seeing high levels of car thefts. Now, they are handing out Apple AirTags and Tile tags to track down stolen vehicles. They can be put anywhere inside of a vehicle. Police stress that tracking information does not have to be shared with them unless you want it to be. They say it is only a tool to help in case of an emergency.
Individuals that are involved in this type of criminal activity often commit multiple offenses, and a single arrest can help bring closure to multiple cases.
When they found my car, it was over on Oldie Street, Northeast. Broken glass, stern column, no good.
Now, even if you do not live in one of these areas that gets the tags for free, police are still encouraging all people to invest in one. A Montgomery County police sergeant is recovering after investigators say he was intentionally hit by a driver 2 weeks ago. Yesterday, Police Chief Marcus Jones provided an update on Sergeant Patrick Kep's condition. They say Kep's legs were amputated. Despite the life-changing procedure, though, the police chief says Kep still wants to get back to work.
He knows he has a very long journey in recovery and rehabilitation, but he still has a spirit that he wants to come back and still be a police officer, be a viable police officer. And 19-year-old Rafael Mayorga is still in custody without bond. He is accused of drunk driving at 100 miles per hour on I-270 and swerving into Kep, crushing his legs. Time right now is 7:07. D.C.'s Attorney General is suing 14 of the city's largest landlords. Brian Schwab says landlords and property management software company RealPage is allegedly involved in a rent-fixing scheme. Now, he says it illegally raises rent for thousands of district residents. Now, he is suing those 14 landlords, one of those the Bozzuto Management Company of Greenbelt. It operates a building in Noma called Flats 130. Tenants there complain that they pay more for rent and utilities than included in their lease. Now, RealPage said in an email, in part, quote, the complaint and others like it are wrong on both the facts and the law, and we will defend against it.
These landlords chose to go on autopilot and simply charge the rent that the RealPage algorithm created rather than on their own in a competitive way, competing with other landlords in the community setting rent for would-be tenants.
It's been mentally anguishing, it's been tormenting, it's been a nightmare, and I just can't wait to wake up and just know that this just was that, a nightmare.
Schwab believes the rent hike scam may also involve properties of those companies in Maryland and Virginia. Drivers caught stopping or parking in bus stop zones in D.C. will soon be slapped with a fine. The Department of Transportation says enforcement will begin next Wednesday. Now, drivers would be fined $100. A bus stop zone is a designated area surrounding a bus stop. Drivers caught parking or stopping in a lane that is a bus stop will still receive a warning. That enforcement will begin early next year.
And the district is revving up its leaf collection game this season. Leaf collection, it started this week. The Department of Public Works is boasting an all-new claw machine this year. The machine scoops up a giant pile of leaves at once. The department says this makes collection faster and more efficient. For people who live in the area, they will be notified 2 weeks ahead of their planned leaf collection. And STEM education, which is science, technology, engineering, and math, it is becoming a career fast track for people in underserved and rural communities. Hedgesville High School teachers in West Virginia say students do a lot of community health projects. And they say the assignments focus on different concerns that they have observed along with analyzing data. The school hopes students will keep health career fields in mind when applying for colleges.
And we're just not targeting, a small majority. We're looking at students who are underrepresented, African Americans, Hispanics, low income, first generation students, rural students. We want to make sure that these kids, when they get out of college, they come back, they also matriculate over into other parts of the world.
And school officials say a West Virginia program is also being modeled by other states.
And your time right now is 7:10 on a Thursday. Happening now, it is open enrollment season for healthcare in the DMV. This is the time when you can sign up for healthcare plans for the upcoming year. Starting here in D.C., this year there are 27 private insurance plans available. You can sign up by calling the number right there on your screen. We also have the link on our website, dcnewsnow.com. And if you do need your coverage to start on January 1st, you must enroll by December 15th. And in Maryland, all available plans through Maryland Health Connection cover many health services at no cost. If you need your coverage to start on January 1st, you need to sign up by December 31st. And if you sign up in the first 2 weeks of January, your coverage starts in February. We have links for those signups on our website as well. And for Virginia enrollment, people should use Virginia's Insurance Marketplace. Using the website, marketplace.virginia.gov, people there can compare and shop for health plans online. You can also look for local help and search for an agent for a personalized plan.